Welcome back, builders. So if you've been checking out any of the videos, you know that we've been working on the Jeep Wrangler. And we got it on the road, and she's working pretty good. But we had one final touch that we had to put on. So if you remember, we did the custom mirrors, but we had to get some filler panels. Made a little custom logo. So we're pretty much done with the Jeep for now. We do have to readjust the steering centering just to get the steering wheel centered, but other than that, I don't think we're going to be doing any work on the Jeep this summer. We're going to try to enjoy it and drive it, and then hopefully you guys can come back and check out some content later this year. Hopefully it'll be involved pulling that Hemi out of the Commando and putting it in the Wrangler. But I do have one thing I want to show everybody today. Give me a second, I'll walk out to the shop and show you what we've been working on recently. Alright, not in the shop. So at the very beginning of winter, we picked up a Toro ride-on aerator. And this thing came with a spreader that was already on it. Switch wasn't working. The push-pull cable was all jammed up. So we couldn't get the feed gate to open and close. So this is actually the spreader that I've had for a couple years now. It's a Fimco. Had it on the front of the zero turn just to be able to do fertilizer for us and for a few neighbors. But with this new rig mounted on here, it's a significantly further reach. So there's no way to be able to grab the handle from the driver's station back here. So luckily on the Fimco, it's got the nice remote module for turning on and off and the spread speed. But what it doesn't have, or didn't have until now, is a way to open and close that feed gate. So what I did, now you might recognize this little piece of aluminum here. It's some leftover material from doing those custom mirror mounts, but bought a electric actuator, little Amazon pickup. Wasn't sure how well this thing was going to work, but had some struggles with trying to find a way to accurately drill some holes. So the best way to do this was to make a mounting plate. There's two existing holes already in the Fimco frame. Drill a small hole here in the gate lever. Normally you'd actuate this here, but put a little 12-volt electric actuator, and I'll drop a link in the description for this in case anybody else has a need to electrically actuate their spreader gate. But drilled and tapped a 832 screw here and just bottom that thing out on the plate down below, and then used the hardware that came with the actuator to attach it to the gate arm there. But ran the cable and everything, and then had to wire up a reverse polarity switch. That electric actuator runs in and out on alternating the voltage direction. So can actuate this thing for you. Works pretty well. Wasn't sure if the actuator had enough force to handle this, but seems to do all right. Ran the spreader yesterday. Did my yard and two other yards. I got it set up where I can still use the stop plate on here. That way I don't accidentally over open the chute and drop too much feed in there, but I can set that adjustment to whatever I want. And the nice thing is, from the operator station here, you guys probably can't see it real well in the video, but zooming in, you can see as the gate opens about when it hits that stop plate in there. So it's a nice little visual, worked out pretty good. But thought that'd be a good one for anybody that's having trouble. Actuator wasn't too expensive. I think it was a $10 or $12 switch for the reverse polarity. Probably find them cheaper, just ordered off of Amazon. But I'll include links for all that stuff, and obviously you just have to mock up your own bracket. But pretty simple little solution, and works out pretty good. So appreciate everybody checking in on the channel, seeing what we're up to. Hopefully something like this is useful for others and coming up with a solution. Again, didn't really do any deep thought process on this, just wanted to try it, needed a way to open and close that gate. So hopefully somebody will find some value in this, and a bit of doing something similar. But thanks for checking us out. See you next time.